Yo, welcome to the New Normal Podcast. I want to tell everybody thank y'all for tuning in. Today we got a great topic for you guys. If y'all have not been paying attention, there have been a lot of videos floating the interwebs of these mother-daughter relationships, a lot of them, where the mother has been prostituting or selling their daughters or kicking the daughters out the house to where the daughters have to prostitute themselves and stuff like that. So we just got a really great topic for you guys. Y'all put it in the comment section. Tell us, how do you feel about it? Did your mama prostitute you? We want to know. We actually want to get people to call in and tell us how they feel about this situation, how they feel about this topic. Our computer just did some new stuff just then. I don't.
It seemed like computer just did some new stuff.
Just then. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling great.
I feel good.
Feeling good on this good outrage Wednesday. There's a lot of stuff going on, man. It's just too much at the one time. You got floods. You ain't heard nothing about the wars. You got big bills coming down. You got a bunch of stuff. And I think they do this on purpose.
Oh, they definitely do. It's distraction.
It's just so many things. You've been seeing stuff here and there, but you got so much stuff being thrown at us in the media that you got to tune out the bullshit.
How do you really tune it out? Because I think they got us wired now to where it's kind of damn near impossible.
I don't think you can tune it out. I think it's like I said, you just got to be in tune with what's real and what's going on that's going to impact you and what's coming. I think a lot of times people looking for what's right in their face versus what's coming down their street.
Yeah,
I need to see what's coming down their street. If it's in my face, I'm gonna react to it. It ain't gonna be a good reaction. It's gonna be a quick reflex. But when I can see something coming down their street, I can prepare. Hey, this coming. You need to get out the way. Go here. Go there. Yeah. So
I agree. Like I said, if y'all in the building, y'all make sure y'all like the video. Make sure y'all share the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, the New Normal Podcast. We're on all social media platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Rumble, X, and on Instagram. Y'all make sure y'all follow us on all of these pages. And like I said, make sure y'all tell everybody about us.
The New Normal Podcast.
The New Normal Podcast. So we're gonna get into I Sold My Daughter today. Which one you want to play first?
The Raquel Smith, I think, the chick. That's Raquel White. That's the first one.
Okay.
This was
A mother sold her daughter for just $1,100. 35-year-old Raquel Kelly Smith has been sentenced to life in prison in South Africa for trafficking her own child, 6-year-old Jocelyn Smith.
There's nothing that I can find that is redeeming and deserving of a lesser sentence.
Jocelyn vanished, and her body has never been found. At first, the nation rallied behind Smith, the grieving mother. Jocelyn's green eyes and smile were everywhere. But then came the truth. Smith had sold her for 20,000 rand and about $1,100 to a traditional healer, allegedly because of her rare eyes and skin.
Because I've imposed life imprisonment, there's no need for me to rule on the concurrency of the sentences.
Jocelyn is still missing, and the search has now gone international.
And you look at this beautiful little girl.
She thought she was evil or something because of eyes?
Nah, they know she valuable because I forgot what they call them. It's a word. It's not son children. Because they got tribes in Africa where most of the kids or most of the people in it, they dark and blue eyes like that.
Like the Malaysian people.
They call them something, man. Flower children or indigo children. I think it's indigo children. I think that's what it is. But it's a rare. They're very special. Because you don't really see them. You don't see a lot of black little girls running around here with blue eyes. That's like that.
And the blonde hair too.
Right.
Yeah, that's crazy. How often do you think parents are selling their children?
I think it's happening on a few different fronts. I think it's indirectly as far as exploitation. Like you see the young girl doing the boots on the ground.
Right.
I'm seeing another girl I sent you that was doing the little line dance the girl Janelle was doing. Sindel, she was doing all the. Said, man, what is this?
Oh yeah, that
so
is.
You selling them, but so much not directly, but I'm going to exploit you, which I think is a form of selling you.
Yeah,
like prostitution.
It's sad all the stuff that we're seeing, and I think it happens a lot. And the reason I think it happens a lot when I get on TikTok and I keep saying, like I always talk about the mother daughter, who's the oldest or who looks the youngest. When a woman, it seems like they're competing with their daughter like that. I think they would definitely, if they're doing it for just they can't, it's supposed to be cute, cutesy. If you can exploit your daughter on the internet at this age, I think y'all will have a toxic relationship, or you'll do that at a younger age. And like a lot of, like Baby Boy said, Baby Boy mama said, mama got to have a life too.
I think it's deep, man. I think, like I said, circumstances. With
Yeah.
this situation, you sold her to a quote unquote healer. What deemed this person to be a healer, and why would they want to buy a child? It will compensate you money for a child versus doing whatever they want to do. If they're and what are you healing?
And see, I don't know if she would see when you say getting sold to a healer, right?
Yeah.
In my mind, when I compute that and they still haven't found the girl body, I was thinking so much I sold her to a healer, not necessarily she trying to heal the girl or trying to heal me, that she might be trying to piece the girl up and maybe use her. She might think she got some power to be used in that practice later on. So now I got this girl with the blue eyes. I might take her blood and then somebody come in here. You know what I'm saying? With this sickness, I use this girl or this hair or her arm. You get what I'm saying?
Sex trafficking and just people trafficking from women, especially black women, they had this thing called the Eve gene, which is correct me if I'm wrong if y'all watching, but it's the mitochondrial DNA where I can kind of birth all different type of genomes and genes. And especially when you look at this little girl, you could tell she's special from the features that she has.
Right.
So I'm gonna tell you what I know. When you look at psychology, colors and titles matter to women. So you come to me talking about you a healer, as if that title makes it easier for me to submit to you, like a pastor, a preacher, a doctor, a police officer. I'm a lawyer. You hear when women hear these titles, it reflects an example of power or authority. So they're more prone to comply. Versus I'm just this. I can't identify power with a trash man.
Yeah.
I can't identify power with I'm a janitor, but I want your daughter. If he said I'm a janitor, she ain't selling them. Yeah. More than likely, because the title don't come with, you see what I'm saying, that prestigious impact.
Man, I don't know. Like I said, just having children. As a matter of fact, I just got a video. My boys playing in the pool. They with their granddaddy. So the love and the care and the time and the attention that I have for my children, I just can't see me selling my kid, but just because somebody said something. But I also have to always remember, like my dad said so this weekend. I said, yeah, they don't have the LD classes no more. He said, yeah, because all the kids are retarded. He said, no point in having them. So now I'm starting to see, like, when we talk about these people that put these children in these situations, a lot of these people are mentally ill, are unfit to have children. They talk about like low income people that come from like impoverished neighborhoods and stuff have more children than people that come from more affluent neighborhoods, because I guess you just around that stress fucking and you ain't got nothing else to do. You ain't trying to build no company or build a family. Y'all just around trying to get over on welfare and stuff like that. So we see a lot of these parents put these children in these messed up situations, which is sad to see. But like I said, I just can't see myself selling. If I had my sons, or even if I had a little girl, that was extremely pretty, to just pimp out. I don't know. I couldn't do it.
You really don't see this with men, because men don't necessarily have the what they call it when you have custodian. What's the custody?
Yeah,
they don't have primary custody of the child, so you don't really see it, and they're going to more so kind of figure it out or do what they need to do. The woman, you seen Tupac video, Brenda's got a baby. Well, you hear this a lot, where a woman would drop the child off at a fire station or leave him in a dumpster. I found the baby in a trash bag crying. We was able to save the baby.
They just had a story.
They just had this.
Yeah, the girl, they just arrested the girl, put a baby in trash can in the hospital or something like that.
Yeah, somebody on the hospital bed.
Yeah.
And it was some boys. They found a little baby in a trash can on a bag.
Yeah, that was not too long ago.
That was about a month ago.
Yeah.
But the women I think they desperate. Their emotions are taking over. I can't take care of the baby. I'm ashamed. I shouldn't even have the baby. So they'll discard it like it's a mistake.
Yeah. Just picture this. You go through a whole pregnancy, right? As a woman.
Yeah. And
you pop back out with no baby. Now, people are gonna ask you, like you don't think and the reason I'm asking this question is because why not get? And I don't believe in abortion, but why not just get an abortion?
I would say that, but we had our conversation about adoptions. I would say just get a baby up for adoption, but we know adoption is shown to be villainous and preying on children sexually, and they just arrested that white couple, have them black boys as slaves. You saw that?
Yeah, that was crazy.
Working them as slaves.
That was crazy.
So it's a bunch of things that can work if you have ethics in place. These people that got these agencies, they're not operating from an ethical or moral standpoint. This is all about money.
And that's what's sad. That's what's sad too, because we put these things or these programs in place to quote unquote help us. But when you start looking at pharmaceutical companies, they make the cure and they make the sickness. So it's like I can disguise myself as a wolf in sheep's clothing in a lot of manners when it comes to like taking care of children and doing vaccines and stuff like that. So like I don't know. It's baffling. Like I'm actually baffled to see something like this and see people be so cold and callous to their children. That's something that they created, especially as a woman that's you carried, you got bonding to, breast milk. I just think about me and my wife and all the stuff they were talking about that women go through as far as bonding. You know what I'm saying? Far as like breast milk and when you feed the baby, and when they start getting older, the saliva changes to breast milk, and you have a certain, they got this, I forgot what the fluid called, but when you first start feeding the baby, it's like a yellow fluid. It's for the brain health and stuff like that. So it's so much bonding that goes on with a mother and a child, given the process of actually going through, the birth process, the vaginal, the pains. Like you have so much connection with this being inside of you, and all of a sudden you selling it.
The mental state, dog. That's why I say some of them chicks, women we mentioned, that some of them find that they pregnant to say 6-7 months in, because the way they made up and the way they dress and how they the financial conditions, they wearing big clothes, they can mask it. So a lot of people, and then they're not really social, because they probably was a victim in some cases. You just consensual, and you met with this guy, y'all in a relationship. A lot of these women be victims of
or
sexual
like
abuse.
Somebody that's close to me, a family member of a family member, they damn near went 7 months before they even had their first checkup, because they was 16 pregnant, trying to hide it from their mama.
Yeah.
So, and then my thing is, how do you let your daughter go 7 months before she got to tell you that she pregnant? What are you doing as a mother?
I'm working 2 jobs.
You ain't, because okay. So me as a man. Right, me as a man, I do this thing where I go behind my wife and look in the trash can and see. Hey, saying
it's going to infringe on your privacy. He's going to infringe on your privacy.
But I'm trying to see what's going. I'm trying to see what's going on. Like what the time and.
But what going through the trash do? What you gonna find?
So when I'm going through the trash, like when I'm looking through, I'm not going through the trash, but like let's say I'm in the bathroom, I'm gonna look in the trash to see like if I'm seeing like tampons rolled up or pads rolled up or something like that, because okay, it's that time of the month. Because I don't ask, but if I see it, then I know how to. Hey, I need to stay with my wife. This this way, don't be too. Like I'm trying to gauge her hormones and stuff, the mood of the house and stuff like that. So if I'm doing this to try to maneuver how I'm gonna interact with my wife, I don't understand why you won't do the same thing for your daughter. Because if you let's say this, if I'm a woman, I got a peer, right? I'm throwing stuff in the trash can. So when me and my daughter use the same bathroom and in the same house, I don't see her discarding for 7 months, discarding things like that too.
You gotta think, man. The women, in its dynamic, she working a lot. Her mind is on survival more so than being a parent, making sure she just got the bare necessity, food, clothing. That structure ain't there. Like it's crazy, man. What is that?
The clear fluid is called colostrum. Connected to colostrum.
Okay.
Because my wife, she was an overproducer of breast milk, so she used to sell her breast milk. And I did not know it was a big market for women that can't really produce breast milk. Also, I didn't know a lot of bodybuilders drink breast milk.
I'm about to get on breast milk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Breast milk, shout it.
Yeah, you trying to do?
Yeah, I'm trying to get it right.
Oh,
Yeah, we in
hell.
the lab. Yeah, hey, man, you got the breast milk.
That nigga said on Labor Day he gonna come here like Magic
Yeah, I'm
Mike.
coming in big,
Hell
ripped
no.
up. Hey,
That shit funny.
hey, you got that new batch? I need a
batch.
quart.
Hell no. But yeah, the colostrum is like a yellow fluid.
Nah, but back to you going through the trash can.
I don't go through so let's say I'm going to the bathroom and take a piss in the trash can by the toilet. I'm gonna look.
You gonna step on the thing?
I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look and see.
I ain't mad at that though. I mean I kind of get why you do that.
Yeah, because like I said, we don't have those. She not telling me that she own it. It's like she real mood. Like, hey, this month is kind of a little heavier. I'm a little more moody. You know. So I'm doing that. So I try to hedge and look for stuff, and I'm also like I'm also looking for other little stuff. Hey, I ain't seen some in the trash can. You pregnant, and then my mama told me this, and it's gonna sound crazy, right? And this is why I do it. So she told me I'll make sure you check in on that too, because let's say that's how you could tell if a chick cheating.
I got a story about that.
So let's say I go 2-3 months and hey, I ain't seen a tampon in the trash can or nothing like that. And then for a couple months, and then let's say I gotta take a girls trip. And you ain't taking a girls trip, you taking a clinic trip.
Listen to me. That period fluctuates between because the plan B gonna throw you off. You see what I'm saying? If you let a guy, drop G's in you.
Yeah.
I know I got to take a plan B. So this period may come earlier than it normal.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hold on. Because I do the math. Like if I'm with a chick long term, I'm like, okay, this 26, this 20 seconds. Normally when she whatever. Hey, later 14. Well, in there, it changed. I said it changed, but it's something that creates the change.
I got stupid written across my fucking forehead, huh?
Yeah.
No.
But going back to like with the care and concern that mothers had, because a man really ain't I would be uncomfortable trying to have that period talk with my daughter if I had a daughter. I couldn't just I wouldn't know how to explain it because
What you mean, like if she came on her period?
No, how would I know like the care? Like this what you do on day one, or how you track your period? I wouldn't be able to explain that to dad.
I don't think what would be the need for you as a father to have that conversation?
Well, I'm saying because some fathers got their daughters or got primary custody. It's rare, but in some cases this is the case where the mother may have died.
But see, I think us as men, we would just have somebody step in. I don't think like when women say I can raise a boy to be a man.
How you pick the woman? Like, come here, come talk to my daughter about her period.
If I got a mother still, I'm saying, hey, mama.
Yeah, I'm saying on the phone is one thing. In person to demonstrate is something different.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go. Hey, go over there with your grandmama.
Okay, we done moved out of state. We 4 states away.
Then go stay with your grandma.
Yeah, so I'm like,
because you got to think about it. And let's say she's come on a cycle. Let's say I stay out of state. Then I might have to send her away on the weekend so she can learn.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You are playing this out.
Yeah, I'll be very methodical in that because I don't know what to say. I don't know how I feel. I don't know the hormonal changes. I don't know the mood swings. I don't know the hot. Like I hear these things. I'm just repeating what I hear. I don't know any of these things, so I'm just going by what I hear. I know women say they moody. Sometimes they sex drive be high. Sometimes they don't want to be touched. Like it fluctuates depending on the woman. So I would just rather just plan it out. Hey, you come on around this time. What I need to do, have an emergency. Hey, you came on the day, you might have to miss school. Go with your grandmama. Let's say my grandma dead. Let's say I got a trusted cousin, or you know what I'm saying?
This was a thing, and I remember being in elementary school where girls like, "What is that? Smell like fish." We don't know this. Chick coming on period.
Like fish.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. This was being said.
I don't know. I mean, because I'm listening. Yeah. I don't think I ever smelt a girl being stank because of her period though.
But we don't know this. But I'm saying, I was talking to teachers, like my homeboy, his mama teacher 40 years damn near.
Yeah.
And she used to talk about she used to have bring pads and feminine projects, even deodorant for the boys, because in certain communities, they're not getting the proper treatment, they're not getting the proper supplies and the care to manage their hygiene.
I agree.
So if they're not getting the proper things for just bare minimum hygiene, they're not getting educated on, their sexual, changes or hormonal changes in the body. But when you see, we're gonna get to another video where this girl with what you want to do? The short one, not the one with the parents. We're gonna say that, but the one with the little girl.
You ready?
Yeah. and you listen to this and see what you think.
So how old are you now?
I'm 17.
17.
Yes.
And you're working the streets. How long have you been doing that?
Since I've been put in the system, so since about 14.
Really? Who told you that was a way for you to make money?
Shit, me, it's been the easiest way. I'm from the projects. I've been busting this cooch cat open. Might as well get some money for it. Shit.
So you knew this was
yeah, I knew it was a thing. Yeah.
So
you don't just know this is a thing. You seen this. You sound from the project environment. This number one.
Right.
You don't just wake up. You know what? You taught this indirectly or directly.
Right.
You come from the project, you come from the environment. You seen women doing this. You ain't just pick it up or wake up with it already in your mind.
Right.
But the fact that she's on this interview, I see this a lot with his platform and just other platforms in that area, California, Figueroa.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna say this. One thing I don't like about this, is the exploiting other girls while they're in those outfits. Make them put a shirt on. Like when he interviewed that 13-year-old girl, the one we're gonna do next, with that shirt on. Like, put the shirt on. Yeah. Put a t-shirt on. Come on, dog.
Yeah, I think he's showing, and I got a love-hate relationship with. I think he's showing a real reality. This is what's going on. I want to bring awareness, because he put that at the end of his interviews. I'm bringing awareness. I don't get paid for these. Like, they don't pay them, or they don't pay them. They just, hey, you want to come and tell your story. Yeah. He ain't like DJ Glad.
I guess
you need to see the raw, because it's gonna provoke something in you, or should.
Yeah, it should, but then it also could be feeding to the predators that, on his channel that's looking for the 13-year-old girls, and you explore them. And now I know this chick said coochie and all of this type of stuff, because I think it can still get the same effect. And the reason I say that is when I see a 13-year-old face and that youthful voice, but they having adult conversations, even with the t-shirt on, that face and that voice would do something to me. It would spark like, damn, this is a baby talking about being on the blade, talking about sucking penises. That would do something. That would strike an emotion in me anyways. I don't need to see her, her developing breast, and I don't need to see that.
I think, man, we come to an age to where now a lot of this is government funded policies and agendas and propaganda. Because you will see that video and you get 1 million views. You'll hear what we talking about, 100 views. Yeah. So they want that to get out there, no matter how we would perceive it as educational awareness or to protect. They like, hey, put that out there, because people need to know we got girls who have normalized and accepted selling their body and prostitute. How many 13 and 14-year-old girls gonna see that little girl and say, shit, I'm gonna do it too? So they put it out. When you would think YouTube or whoever would say you can't post that type of content,
right? Because and the reason I say that, I've got in trouble or got a strike on YouTube, right?
Yeah,
for reviewing a twerk video of underage girls, and and the strike said, even if you're showing this like disdain, or I forgot the word that they used, but it was a D word. But even if you're showing like you dislike what's going on, and you're trying to like have commentary about it, just have a real conversation. Like the girls were talking, I was like, hey, I don't like this. I don't know who is condoning this. I don't know who thinks this is cute. They gave me a strike for that and took the video down. But he can have a girl on here, nipples on hard, you in the swimsuit, you in the brown panties, and you underage. You feel what I'm saying? But these girls just twerking. I'm saying, hey, I don't like this with the woo. But then I can see other girls post it as in, hey, look at them turning up like on some, hey, I agree with this. Yeah. But as soon as I say, hey, I'm not cool with this or with the woo.
And what it boiled down to is, and I made a post about it. I want to say I did a video about it. This money is God to people. I don't want to get in a space where money rules me that much to where I do any and everything for it.
And what is scary is the Diddy trial is out.
Yeah.
Not so much, well, like I said, we thought we was going to tell bum shit, but even for the men, hearing the men talk about what they did and how uncomfortable they were, just because like the dark-skinned dude that's been going around talking about, well, Cassie got upset with me because I was really out with my real girlfriend, and she got mad that I couldn't
service her.
service her.
Yeah.
But then he was like, you know what? It was like a no brainer. So I was like, he was like, they was paying my rent for like 2-3 months. So I just like, you know, I got on the next flight that I could, and I got there that morning, and she got upset with me, and basically she sexually assaulted me because I didn't consent to have the sex the way that she wanted to have sex. And come to find out, he said the lights was off, she was on top of him. She was on a period.
Yeah.
So he was like, that's part of the sexual assault because I want to condone, you know, that type of behavior or sexual interaction. And it's like, damn, we got grown men too that would do those type of things so they feel uncomfortable, play with this girl, dudes they walking in and you see her with, you know, multiple penises in her face, and you just engage in this because you're getting paid.
I did some studies on it again. This psychology stuff is so diabolical. I still think today, how did the hell I get into this?
Mm-hmm.
And I was in college, and it was one class,
Mm-hmm.
and it just unraveled so many things. And they got into this thing where they were some of the top 3 most powerful influences and motivators of people.
Mm-hmm.
Is money and sex being the top 2. Mm-hmm. And I think it was money, sex, power, which kind of encompasses a multitude of things. When you got a person or a group of people that's been beaten down, demoralized, told what to do, the instinct is to have some type of power, and you exert it somewhere else, more so in a predatory fashion, where you had a child predators. Is no other part of my life where I tell people what to do or I'm dominant. So they seek it. It's the ego thing.
Right.
I seek this to be in control and overpowering of someone or something.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And it's crazy. And this money thing, what you doing with the money? Why do you need this money so bad? What outside of living, where are you living? That's one. Like, what is this drive and thirst for money where you would risk your life, your safety, your health? All of these things are at risk.
Okay,
for some money.
So this is just a rhetorical question. We actually talking about impoverished motherfucker that I need my rent paid.
Some of these people they're not even rich at this point. It's just the hunger for more.
That's what I'm saying. So if we because like if I'm rich, right? Let's say I'm rich. Got the poor people. We know what they doing. I don't want to get kicked out on the street. Then I'm rich, and it's like, how much more money do you need? But then it's like, what else would I be doing?
It's power, because it ain't about the money at this point. I saw a girl, her name, I think Janaski or something. You probably seen on Instagram. Good looking chick. She about 28, and she was talking about she was staying in New York, and a guy, or it was somebody label. It was somebody, got to find it. But she basically said the dude was like, yeah, you can get this deal, or it was an apartment or something, but I have to have anal with you, not sex or a sexual favor.
Oh, the girl I just seen.
Yeah,
that.
He said I went straight to anal sex. And it's about demoralizing you and taking your dignity. It ain't about a sexual play. I want to go straight for that.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? That thought process tell you something.
I'm gonna be honest. I think a lot of times that come back to the tricking mindset. Well, we always look like tricking is a simp behavior per se, or you can't get no vagina. But I think even we see like a lot of rich men, like a Diddy, tricking on chicks or seeing what they do, it's like
for the money.
I would just want to see what I can make you do.
How much money would it take you to do this?
Do it. Just think about all the girls talking about they going to Dubai to be porta potties.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy what I can make you do just because of your money, just because of the position that you're in life. And then that's got to be even more demoralizing because let's say I'm a bad bitch, right?
The real boo-boo the fool.
let's say I'm a bad bitch, right? And I'm 35 though.
Yeah.
I'm a 35-year-old bad bitch, and now I've resorted to gotta fly to Dubai. I ain't really made none of my life. I'm gonna get some money. I gotta be a human porta potty. That would be the more like if you was 20 and you really ain't did shit in life, it kind of makes sense. You be like, okay, I ain't really, but I'm 35, 40. I ain't really amounted to anything. I ain't got no degrees. I ain't bought a house. I ain't got no cars. I ain't got no family. I think that'd be very
sex work. I think sex work right now, it might have went down, but I say probably like a few years ago when it was at its peak.
Sex work that went down?
Yeah, sex work. Because OnlyFans ain't generating what it used to. I think it took a dip.
But 10% of girls from 18 to 24 on OnlyFans in America.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
Yeah, I'm saying from
Or you just talking about like literally like hand
strippers. The strip clubs ain't really. You got a lot of chicks say the strip clubs ain't strip clubbing no more.
Well, see, I think a lot of those girls in transition to like OnlyFans.
Yeah, it went digital. But I'm saying just said where you see it every. It was at its peak at one point. Like you was.
I feel like
it was everywhere.
Because you ain't on Twitter, is it?
Nah.
Oh, okay, that's why.
Yeah, but
every other post, maybe my algorithm.
It's like on Instagram though. But I'm saying is, I don't know, man. I think it's the economy. It takes away your. I ain't gonna say it takes away options, but you're gonna adapt.
Yeah,
and you're gonna go from strip club to the internet or whatever. You see the OnlyFans couples.
Yeah,
you see that a lot. Like I got like the dude Nick Yardy. I got the mama and the daughter pregnant.
Yeah,
and I'm selling that fantasy, not the act, but the fantasy of it. I got these 2 women pregnant. Or you see the one where they line up, they got 8 girls. It go when I'm saying it go extreme.
Yeah,
I don't think that is your typical sex work now.
Yeah,
to go that extreme. I got 8 girls lining up. I'm kissing all of them in the mouth as they leave.
Well, now being on X, they doing a thing now where I've been seeing a lot of piss videos. They've been pissing on the girls lately.
Porta potty.
They're like 3 dudes in she just got a mouth from them. They just all pissing in the mouth.
It's extreme.
I'm like they taking this shit too far. And you would think after 2 girls in 1 cup.
That shit right there.
we thought, but hey, another thing I've been seeing a lot lately. I've been seeing a lot of videos of chicks eating ass.
Chicks are eating ass out here, fellas. I don't know when this transition took place.
That shit crazy.
I got a story.
Oh, you got your ass tipped. Yeah.
No, but a girl was like, "I want to eat your ass." I said, "What?"
Bitch, if I'm the elbow you at the top of your damn
I'm finna DDT your ass in here. Like, what?
Yeah.
But my thing is, how do you get to the point of you wanting to eat a man's ass?
See, they go back to the demoralization of stuff, right?
Yeah.
Because I've seen women talk about that as if, like, I seen a girl the other day. She was like, "Yeah, if I date a dude, I gotta eat his ass." Like,
I saw that.
If you don't want me to eat your ass, we ain't gonna even talk because it's like she want to kind of have the power and kind of look down on it. But it's like I seen girls be like, "Nigga, how you gonna say something about me and you like me to play in your ass?" Like I don't know how you switch the dynamic. You the one that ate his incinerator.
I saw a girl come on Kendra G saying this.
Yeah, you the one that ate his incinerator, but you acting like you got the power. You the one that ate his. I'm just saying, you did. You ate his incinerator, his Duke shooting, but you the one with the power. What? Come on now.
Let's play another video, man. This is you just got to see this. This should be. We see it so much the way it ain't even. It don't do nothing to you. You just see it.
Yeah, desensitized.
You desensitized. Yeah.
How old are you now? Nova?
15.
15. Are you going to school?
No, I start school in August.
Have you still been working on the streets?
Mm-mm.
Or motels or hotels or anything like that? You're not doing sex work?
Mm-mm. No.
You're not selling videos?
No.
Tell the truth.
Yeah, I've been selling.
You have to stop.
No, I've been stopping though because they keep deleting my Instagrams for child pornography, so I just stopped.
They done made websites of my baby,
they got
and
websites,
I don't like that. It's like
OnlyFans, all type of stuff.
Like it's crazy.
How do you think Nova got this way, Tania?
It wasn't me. I'm gonna take accountability. This is what I feel like I motivated her to be.
Now that's what I meant. We done seen how many cases, the Texas, where it was like over 100 people arrested for child pornography, having it in their possession or selling it.
Yeah,
that's what this is doing now. Because I can't get caught with you, so people it's going digital. It's virtual now.
Yeah. And if y'all don't know, that was a mother and daughter conversation.
Mother and daughter.
And if you notice that lady, if y'all, this was on Software Underbelly, that child that she had, that's her 6th child. And at the end of this interview, that mother said she's trying to find out. You see, this baby ain't even 6 months old, but she says she's trying to find another man to take care of her and love all her kids. And if she finds that guy, she's going to give him a baby as well. This is the sickness that's going on a lot in these people's mind. Like I said, this has got to be a low IQ, slow motherfucker. And the reason I say that too, because she also has a video of her going to the welfare office trying to get some type of welfare. She's actually recording a day in the life type of thing of her at the welfare office, signing papers and trying to get, food stamps and other government assistance. So it's crazy to have a child knowing that you were struggling and then you have to depend on the government. But like somebody said, I seen in the video, why have a bunch of children with one man and I'm only allowed 26% of that one check when I can have a bunch of baby daddies and have 26% of all of their checks?
And I know we don't really do this. Let's play that clip again. And what I want to look at now, look at the mother's face while she talking. If y'all just watch this video, y'all just tune in and share the video. We're going to play this video again. Look at the mother's face as this little girl is talking.
How old are you now, Nova?
15.
15. Are you going to school?
No, I started school in August.
Have you still been working on the streets?
Mm-mm.
Or motels or hotels or anything like that? You're not doing sex work?
Mm-mm. No.
You're not selling videos?
No.
Tell the truth.
Yeah, I've been selling.
You have to stop.
No, I've been stopping though because they keep deleting my Instagrams for child pornography. So I just stopped.
They done made websites of my baby,
They got
and
websites,
I don't like that. It's like
OnlyFans, all type of stuff.
like it's
How
crazy.
do you think Nova got this way, Tania?
It wasn't me. I'm gonna take accountability. This is what I feel like I motivated her to be.
I should say
Automatically said it wasn't me. Well, who the fuck was it?
right. All right, because if y'all don't know, that's the second interview that he had with the mother and daughter. So the first interview he interviewed the mother, the second interview he interviewed the daughter, and now he interviewed both of them together. But the first interview that he had with the young lady, she was 13. And she's 15 in this video. And the reason that she started selling herself on the streets is because her mother kicked her out the house. And not just be trying to figure out what does a young girl supposed to do when she got nowhere to turn. She can't feed herself. She can't get a job. Like y'all be throwing these young girls out these houses. Like what else are they gonna do?
Throwing them to the wood. And that's why I kind of have a little bit more compassion. Like, this person ain't really got the upbringing and the structure to do anything outside of this.
Right.
And I don't know, man. Like the mother, like you got an armed baby on you right now.
Right.
And your daughter is what?
You got an armed baby on you and your daughter talking about prostitution.
What?
That shit is crazy. That's mind blowing.
And child service, you talking about child protective services? They ain't seeing this.
And that's what he asked her. That's what I think he asked her something like that because she was supposed to have been truant. She said she ain't been to school. I think when she was 13 in like some months.
She can't go to no regular school, man, and do what?
And in the second interview, she said she was trying to get back in school, but you ain't been in school for 2 years.
Man,
2 years.
Dog, I see that. I said, man.
And what's sad about this, she was talking about how the dudes are weird because they want to have sex with somebody that's underage. No, you don't think it's weird that you selling pussy at 13?
It's weird on both ends, but you're putting yourself in the if you go, these dudes ain't right in the mind to be buying it anyway.
Yeah,
they're already not right in the mind, so they see something ain't been ran. They like, well, let me get that.
I ain't gonna.
She's mature enough to be out here. That means something to them.
Yeah, I guess I see. I don't know, cause I you know me. I don't think it's an issue with buying vagina. I never see that.
What you mean?
Like if you just want to buy some pussy, you just want to buy some pussy.
It ain't no issue with it.
Huh. Unless they underage, yeah.
It's issue with buying
because, like I said, even when I look at it, like the demoralization aspect, a lot of times we look at it from the approach of you can't get no coochie or stuff like that. But then you got the other guys like, yeah, I'm finna shit on you and I'm gonna pay you, and I'm looking at you like you nasty bitch. You doing this for $500? Like this all your morals cost? Your moral compass costs you $500.
But let's go back to your statement.
Go ahead.
If you had to buy air, would you be like, I gotta go buy me 2 gallons of air? You know,
I need air to live.
Yeah, it's natural though. You know, you shouldn't be buying.
I'm saying, why would I go buy air?
Why would you go buy coochie when it's free?
All coochie ain't free though.
you're not gonna find too many female eunuchs or nuns. They're horny, if not hornier than you are.
See the reason that analogy don't work because it might be a bitch that I want to fuck, and the fast way, the easiest way to get that is paying her. That's why when people be like, well, why would I sign up to OnlyFans when porn is free? Yeah, but that bitch ain't on. That bitch ain't on.
But you paying for a chick you can't get. You buying this on the internet.
But I'm saying that's the same mindset. Like, yeah, you saying, hey, coochie free. Yeah, I can go watch it porn for free. But the bitch I want to see ain't on there, so I'm gonna pay her $4.99 to go see it. Same thing. Like, hey, yeah, I just smashed these 16 chicks, 15 chicks, 2 chicks, 1 chick. Yeah, I just smashed around and got some coochie. But the one I want to smash, hey, she said she gonna drop a ticket, and I might do that.
I just don't believe. And like I said, I know we talked about it culturally. Like we got to, I understand, certain things.
Yeah.
But
I'm just gonna say my take. I'm never gonna be opposed to buying coochie, and I'm never gonna be opposed to it. Like I'm never gonna it's certain dudes you can kind of look at and be like, okay, yeah, you can't get no coochie. You can see his talk, the way he swear. Okay, I understand why you there. And then some niggas like I don't wanna bullshit you. Like I don't like real shit. This is some real shit. If a girl came in, let's say I have an interaction with a chick, and she was like, "Well, we can skip the date. You can just give me the money. I'd rather just give her the money and let's me go on smash because that's what I'm here for anyway. I don't want to do the getting dressed. Like if I know I don't like you, but I like you how you look physically, I would rather skip the boot scooting boogie, the 2-step dance, me faking like, you're so funny. No, I don't want to do none of this shit. I don't want to sit around cross table from you telling me your fucking favorite color, where you grew up, what degree. I don't want to hear none of that shit. Let's get to the bend over. You go the money. I go you and then like I said, I don't understand why so many women. Why you out here on a date? You know your light bill due. Come on, let's have a real conversation. You and Diane, your light bill $200, $145. Here go to $145. We ain't gotta go on a date. You can ask it because at the end of the day, you just getting fed this date. When that ain't gonna do nothing for you. At least you 30 more days. You got lights. You just finna eat for right now. I'm just put lights in your house for 30 more days. Come on now.
I don't know, man.
I just like I said, I just waste it up. I don't want to do all that. I don't really like you like that. I don't want to be on this date. I don't want to shuck and jive like I gotta be a gentleman. Bitch,
so I'm saying if you don't like her like that.
I like her physically. I don't like her. That's the same thing when people say I like sex. I like pussy, but I don't like women. I think they kind of go in the same thing. Like I don't want to hear what you got to say. I don't want to hear what you about your day. I don't want to hear about none of that. Let's talk about this pussy. Let's talk.
You got something in like I can't fuck with a chick that don't like me.
I don't give a fuck. Bitch, bend over.
I mean, I guess. I mean, like I said, I'm different.
And the reason I look at it, I didn't beat my dick to a flick in the bitch. I don't never even gonna ever see that.
That ain't the same.
Same thing to me.
That's not the same. And the reason prostitute.
Why is not? Because I'm doing the same thing. Me looking at a chick. Me looking at a chick getting aroused.
That's not the same as going on the blade and picking a prostitute, asking her how much.
It's not it's not the same process, of course. But for me, and mentally, I'm looking at a chick on the screen. I get hard and I jack off. If I see a woman in person, hey, I like you physically. Hey, I want to smash. Let's cut the bullshit. I don't want to do the bullshit. Of course, the process. Of course, I'm gotta see you. I gotta pay them. Okay, of course, that's different. I get it. I'm not. But for the mindset, hey, I see you. The ass fat on screen. I jack off. Hey, I see you in person. That ass fat, you sexy. Here go the money. I jack off.
That means the sex gonna be good because she look good.
Every time I beat my dick one.
No. I'm saying if you see a chick, she look good. Does that automatically equate the sex gonna be good?
No.
That you're gonna pay for it. So why are you paying for something that you ain't know good? It says garbage. You get your money back. Pussy ran through like a fool. You get your money back?
No, but we done went to restaurants and got bad food and we can get our money back too. So
you go to a restaurant, that shit terrible. They're either gonna comp you.
If you so let's
something to that degree.
Not all the time. Let's be clear.
In a lot of cases, they're gonna comp you if the food is terrible.
Okay, nowadays, yes, and the reason being is social media. But before motherfuckers were leaving reviews and shit like that, no, you just.
I'm talking about now. I ain't talking about what happened in the 70s.
Okay, so we talking about pussy, and for the longest time.
If you see a chick, that don't mean the sex good. So you finna pay her $200 and the shit garbage. You don't get your money back.
And I done beat my dick in this shit one.
And you ain't pay $200.
Yeah, I get it, but the money ain't the issue for me.
The money is the issue.
For you, for not me. That's why I'm paying the money.
All right, go. like $200 and burn this shit right now.
I'm saying if I'm paying for the pussy, yeah, I didn't say right
That's
now.
the same thing. If you the money is the issue.
If I'm buying vagina at that moment in time, the money
and the pussy terrible,
the money's not an issue.
You're gonna be like, damn, I just gave this chick $200 and this shit sucks.
Or I can pay $200 and it be good and I come back again.
Okay, but if it's but it's not guaranteed that it's good.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, we're gonna do that. I done been on dates with chicks and bitches be playing game. Oh, well, I gotta go 30-day rule, and I've been on 5-6 dates and paid all this money.
That's you playing her game. You got sucker. That ain't no.
But so we ain't been done.
I don't date chicks with the intention of fucking.
Oh, I do. So
I don't take chicks. I'm gonna say that back. I don't take chicks on dates with saying, "Yeah, I'm finna take her to here because I know she gonna bust up when we leave this Fleming's." No, I want to eat here. And I like your company. I take the chicks on the dates after I confirm we didn't got something going. See, that's not beforehand.
That's the thing. I don't think.
Yeah, that's why I say we having this discourse.
Yeah,
I would look at it more.
For the most part, I don't think I like the conversation of most chicks.
So
if I like a restaurant, I'm.
That's why you don't take most chicks on dates.
Yeah, I don't. That's why I say, hey, bitch, let's skip the bullshit and let me pay for the pussy.
But you ain't gonna get a guarantee it's finna hit.
I don't give a fuck.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't, because you know why?
So you buying chick if you buy 6 prostitutes, $200 a piece, all 6 on wet, you gonna go do it a 7 times.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
$200 is expensive now, though.
That's why I said, take $200 out your pocket and burn it if it ain't no money.
No, I'm just saying, pussy ain't $200.
If you say, hey, I want to date these 5 chicks, I'm finna buy it. That's a band.
Okay.
You're gonna go do it again. After you done burnt the band, I didn't hit 5 chicks. All them whole shit terrible. You gonna go get a 6th one? Maybe. Or you gonna stop?
Maybe.
Gonna stop, man.
And
if you go to a restaurant one time and then you ain't going back. So how you gonna buy 5 prostitutes and the pussy garbage and you gonna go get a 6th one? When you go to a restaurant one time, you ain't gonna go back.
But I feel like that's the same thing with prostitution. I don't go to that restaurant. I mean, I go to this prostitute again. I might go try another one. I'm gonna try another new restaurant. But all of them can still be bad. And I just don't go back. You're not gonna stop going to new restaurants, are you? You're not gonna stop going to new restaurants, are you? Just because
no.
Okay, then.
I'm saying it's not gonna be the intent to take a chick on a date to fluff the way into the pussy is my point. Versus say, hey, I know we finna go. I know this. I know Fleming's cost $150 to 2. Mm-hmm. I know Texas Day Brazil, $160, whatever. I'm gonna bypass that. Hey, your light bill due, I'm gonna give you the $160 out the gate. I don't see that as being feasible outside of because I'm still hungry. And I still want to eat this motherfucking restaurant. Versus I just give you that and it don't hit. I'm hungry still, and the pussy garbage.
Okay.
And I'm still horny.
Okay.
I would say going that latter route is the better route.
I guess. I just told you I don't like most women's conversations.
I don't either. But I'm saying if I take you on a date, that means we have established this before going on a date.
And you have established that you the bitch like you like her. Okay.
Let's take it. Well, I'm gonna let you go. Let's date shop for trucks. You do commercial real estate versus like residential. Mm-hmm. You know these commercial slabs. These holes. These slabs weigh 1,200 pounds a piece. Mm-hmm. This little stuff for the house, these weigh 600 pounds. Mm-hmm. I'm going truck shopping. Hey, I need a truck. I see you got these, but I need something that haul 1,200 pound slabs. These only haul 400. Mm-hmm. I need to test this. This seems to be the better buy. Let me try this one out before I get this one. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? So you're shopping around that way. You picked a truck for your needs versus just I'm gonna just keep buying trucks till I find one. Man, you done went to 5 trucks. Why you just won't really go through and test drive the right truck for what you really need to do versus going through all these different trucks that you can't confirm gonna do the job for you.
I get it. I'm gonna say this.
Okay.
I won't bust a nut either way with a bitch.
Oh,
because my goal is to bust a nut. The goal is to
so you saying so you ain't had no trash and you don't get off.
I don't think it's the chick that I ain't nutted with, bro.
I ain't gonna say that. It's been one. But I'm saying, this is a possibility. If I'm saying it's trash, like, man, I can even get off.
Let's pod today. I don't think I've ever had bad pussy. I don't, because I asked niggas what that. I don't think I've ever had bad vagina because I don't. Hold on, I'm gonna say something to not be too telling, right? So a nigga be like, oh yeah, it was loose. I never had loose. I've never had dry. Like all the chicks pretty much I've dealt with, never had dry. The only thing I've ever really encountered during sex, right?
So I know you finna go say it.
Smell.
That's bad.
That is bad.
Exactly.
It's smell, and then I think I call it the go girl, basically. And the reason I say I call it the go girl because you should pretty much let you do whatever, like position wise. Yeah. So when they come to maybe bad, I think for me, for the most part, if I'm talking about bad experience, not the pussy bad, but the bad experience. So for instance, I've had where I'm about to go in, but somebody might they ready, but they ain't
hygienically inclined.
No. Now, ain't nothing about the hygiene. It's about her position. Like you ever had a chick that you couldn't rightly get into? She clenching up and squirming the hand. Like you can't really get into. Like you can't beat her down like you want to. Yeah. So that like that high school shit where you still trying to. You feel what I'm saying?
That's
like,
a bad experience.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't think I had bad pussy, but I had a bad experience.
Well, I put all that in the same pot.
Well, yeah, I've had that.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So it may not go as you want it or envisioned it. Yeah. So you may not get off. Damn, I can't even get my rocks off. Like I couldn't even get right. Yeah. So you forfeit. Say, you know what, we good. I ain't gonna go. I've had
that a couple times.
Okay. So you still horny after that.
But hold on. A chick selling pussy ain't doing that. I ain't. Okay, so
she might not be doing it, but it may not.
I bought pussy before. Every chick I bought ain't. Hey, I gotta get. No, she ready. She knows what's going on.
I mean, like I said, when it comes to prostitutes,
it ain't your girl that I gotta be in a relationship with you. I really gotta like you before we. No, like these chicks is on go. Like they know what time it is. They know how to get themselves ready. I from my experience and having conversations with chicks, and then it was a time around 2013. I was cool with nothing. Like my Facebook was filled with nothing like stripper chicks, right? And they tell you like if I'm having sex with a guy or basically prostitute, I want to get to the point where I'm getting clientele. I want to repeat customers. I don't want to have to keep dealing with different dudes. So I'm trying to make sure every experience is to his liking because let's say I like to do. For him to be my John or whatever.
Now we ain't talking about your pro. We just saying from the dating. We gonna keep it in that confine. We're not talking about your pro. That's a professional. We're not talking about them.
So
the chick that you say, hey, I know your light bill dude. You probably don't do this on a regular, but I got 200. You know,
I don't think most chicks have gotten over their moral threshold to say okay. And the reason I say that because the approach to dating, I feel like if I'm having a conversation with a chick before we go there, her approach to dating is going to give me like telltale factors that she rather
take the money
than you know what I'm saying.
That's what I'm talking about. So that's why I say going into the dating dynamic, it'll be a little different than me. Man, this pro over here, I know she going. Yeah. She got it in the private Snapchat and all the other bullshit they do with the links.
Because I think about this, and we men, right? So we just talk about it. If let's say she like you like her, y'all get into it. If her pussy bad, you didn't waste the time.
It's a gamble. It's a roll of the dice.
Are we gambling? I'm gambling when I pay that money.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like everything we talking about when it comes to this vagina is a gamble. Everything. Yeah. Even if she like you, don't like you, like I said, you could be getting into it. If she wet tight, then you hit it. Hey, it kind of got her older, and then like, have you ever doubled back on some stank before? Or does it depend on how the stank smell before you be like, okay,
double back on some stank?
Have you ever double back on some stank?
I would say yes.
I have too.
It was now because stank is stank. Like it wasn't as fresh as I'm used to. Like you know, so I'm like
So you double back on some
because I
okay, hold on. So let me. Yeah. I gotta give him that because if I'm thinking how you did it and how I did, we kind of the same. So when you double back on the stank, was it kind of like you was with a chick maybe all day and it just probably went fresh out the shower, or was it you came over to a crib and it was stank? Because if you say call me up, I come to your crib and it stank, but you've been at home all day, we got an issue.
Yeah, and I see I done had to off work, I'm
okay, like, see, now you just got off work. You want to come through, and I'd look at this too. You probably weren't intending on smash. I just got you like that because you just come from work.
They was intending on it. If they let you in there, they know it's a But now, like I
I
said,
don't think
that's a
women-
one-off. It's very rare to where I'm like, I don't even want to be with a chick unless I'm about to get in. I'm fresh out the shower.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, hey, you ain't gonna you got your work clothes on. You finna slide these dickies off you to had on for 7.
So let me ask you. let me ask you this question.
Yeah.
Have you have you ever smashed a chick and you were like you probably was doing something that like I know that motherfucker
With the basketball balls.
Yeah. I know that motherfucker probably.
Yeah.
So it's like I said, it's all this shit.
But that speaks to my care of the chick or my value I have for the
you're
chick.
probably gonna do that with a dog slut.
Yeah, I ain't about to do this with my chick.
Yeah,
babe, let me get in the shower. Let me whatever.
She a dick dog.
But-
She take dick high cone.
And like I said, this like that's why I go like the prostitution is where you get exposed to it. Like, damn, I gotta pay. Like now it's like this is what you seeing now in the new dating dynamic is if we date, you gotta pay my bills. It ain't even if we get married, it's if we dating, you gotta come up out some money. So it's everything is prostitution and tricking to a degree. So it's like, well, if I gotta do that, who ain't got $150? Who ain't got $350 to, whatever? Because there's levels you gotta do. Like they'll throw $650 shit. See, yeah, boom.
But see, the thing is, we know a lot of niggas like when women had the conversation about the 6 figures.
Yeah.
Every nigga ain't making 6 figures. This is a smaller group of men, right?
Yeah.
So your price that you set, let's say you're a woman, and it's a price that every man. Let's put it this way: every man can't afford
that sticker price.
But I'm saying every man still can't afford to participate in prostitution culture. It's still gonna be like a level. Like I said, like when I watch Wolf of Wall Street, they talk about they compare the women to the chips, like the different kind of stocks. The cheap ones, the penny stocks, your blue chips, all those types, they got different prices. Yeah. I think when it comes to that, even if you want to get into the game, I don't think a lot of dudes have the entry fee to get into the game. You gotta think about it. They said most men making $50,000. They're bringing home $800, $700 a week.
But this why
you can't pay that.
But you listen to what they saying. I ain't looking at what they saying. I'm looking at what they doing, and they track like that's why, because attraction is natural. Arousal is a little. You can manipulate arousal to a degree. Like she may see you, whatever. Oh, this nigga like a nerd, but then she see you in sweatpants. Oh, this nigga shit hanging like a fool. Yeah. Now I'm aroused. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So when you get to paying, you can't pay for arousal. You can't pay a chick to get wet. It's a natural thing. You can't pay. You can pay a chick to get attracted to you. Like, dang, he done did this. I'm gonna give him some tonight. Yeah. He didn't pay. He didn't spend 5 racks. He done got all my friends. The behavior having this power at this moment in this setting, it makes her like, damn, I give him some. But the arousal, you can't pay for that. She got to naturally be attracted and aroused by you for her to be into it long term. I ain't talking about a one nighter. It's a lot of people. It's some men won't have one night stands. Yeah, there's plenty of men that's gonna have plenty of them.
Yeah, can I say something?
Go ahead.
It's gonna sound asshole-ish.
Of course it is.
But most of the time, I don't really give a fuck if she down, we are consenting. I don't give a fuck. She come, get off. I know what I'm here for.
I used to be like that.
I mean, I know what I'm here for. Like I don't care. Like, and this is some real shit. I'm big on chemistry, right? I'm big on chemistry, but I don't develop that type of relationship with a lot of women, right? It's hard. It's hard for me to get there because you say something stupid, and then I'm kind of like turned off, right? So for me to get there with a woman is very, very rare to get to that point. So if we chemistry vibing and stuff like that, and I like you, then that's just,
you want her to get off. I ain't talking about you just casual, like this just a little rat. I'm trying to run now. I'm talking about a chick you dating, you want to rock with her, like that.
Like she my girl, like she my lady. Yeah. Or if I really fuck with her, like she come through, do what I need to do, like we can go out, like I ain't insecure about being seen in public with her. We got some time. We take we have like I said, the conversation aspect. Yeah. We have that. I want to care about your 5-year plan. Hey baby, what's your 5-year goal? Like if I ask you questions like that, then cool. But for the most part, I don't think I have that because I don't think most women even give a fuck about even having those type of conversations. Because how many times have you been on a date with a woman and it feel like you was asking all the questions? Now she like you, but the conversation just trash.
See, I don't get to that point. We ain't going on a date until I establish we got chemistry, the conversation there. Because I know once we get on a date, it's going to go to a 10 automatically because we done already built the foundation.
Do you have to have conversation to have chemistry?
Do you have? Yeah.
See, I don't think so. I think if I'm attracted to you and you're attracted to me, our body language gets spark.
See, I ain't talking about attraction. I'm talking about chemistry.
I think the body language, because hold on, I think there's levels to chemistry too, because you can have sexual chemistry, you can have mental chemistry. I think it's different levels. I think we're the type of people that got to have the mental as well as the sexual.
I don't think you get physical without the mental, because everything is mental. Sex is mental. Everything is mental.
I always agree with that.
Everything starts in the brain.
Because hold on, what is involuntary? You get involuntary erections, right?
An erection is different than chemistry with a woman.
Right. So when you say everything is mental, involuntary means that's not something that starts in the brain, it's just something that just happens. So I think when you could be around somebody, pheromone smelling something, all that, I think those are just things that just happen naturally. It ain't about you thinking about it, it's still in the brain. It's just something that just happened like that. I believe that
I done got aroused with a chick I ain't had chemistry with, but chemistry is very articulate. It's not your she got me hard. Nah, chemistry is very articulate and specific.
I think
and it starts in the brain.
I think sexual chemistry is a thing, and I think it kind of goes how you think of the conversation, right? The conversation has to be had, you build that up, right? Yeah. So when it comes to
mentally stimulated.
Right. So when it comes to that, like you could be aroused, but just because both y'all aroused, don't mean y'all gonna build chemistry right there. Just because you go through it, you have people that this sex just different. Like our vibe, our intimacy, the way she touched me, the way I touch her, that sexual chemistry is something that's got to be built over time. Same thing with the conversation, the mental. The mental ain't something you just have in one conversation. It's like over time, okay, we got mental chemistry. I think the same thing with sexual. I could be aroused, but that don't mean we're gonna build sexual chemistry.
I mean, like I said, it just depends. That's why I say it's very articulate. You ain't gonna have it with everybody in the same capacity. I don't agree. So I'm saying, when you do have it, it starts in the brain.
Like I said, I just disagree.
Yeah,
I disagree.
Because where your chemicals going? You got neurotransmitters. Where they go?
I think that's the part of
that's in your brain.
Yeah, I know, but I think that's the part that's the involuntary.
No, everything is in the brain. Even if I was to get an erection random, it started in the brain.
So you mean to tell me right now you think if your head was chopped off, you wouldn't get an erection?
If I die, if I'm dead?
I'm saying if you literally chopped your brain off, you won't get an erection.
No. It's just like a wet dream. I can't control my dreams, but I'm having this. It started in the brain. The
reason I asked,
I wake up with a morning wood. That started in my brain.
I'm just saying the reason I asked because they had like morticians talk about the body's moving and shit like that. They literally are dead.
Yeah.
The brain is dead.
Well, you're gonna have those. You got rigor mortis, and I forgot what the other part called where you still got the body, but after a while is. Yo, have been in the ground 60 days. You ain't, your dick ain't hard.
You heard what I said. I said the morticians. I ain't talking about nobody dead.
I'm saying it depends on because the body is still functioning to a degree after a death. It's about a couple of days. It's not gonna be a week, 2 weeks, and the body's still moving and doing all that. It's a certain time frame within death. Your body's still gonna have function before you go cold and rigor mortis sit in. You're gonna have that. But I'm saying when we have chemistry, look. What they come and say? Who's that?
They
Mercedes?
say like pussy, but don't like women. It's creepy. That's Mercedes.
You want to address that?
No, I don't. Okay. Because I think
because I want to talk about that.
Go ahead.
Nah, because what she don't understand is that
I think most women like that when they come to men, not the sex, but what to provide.
That's true. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. She'll say that on that end, but we hit money, 6 figures money. Right. He don't pay bills. You don't like this dude. Right. You look at the divorce of the top athletes within 1 year of retirement, divorced because they don't like the guy.
Right.
They like what he can do.
We see it all the time.
So it worked in the reverse.
Yeah, and I think that's why like I said, with men and women, we all in water.
Yeah,
we all in water, but. Men, when I want to have sex, and I don't necessarily have to. I don't want to hear about you talk about your homegirls and the shit y'all talking about at work. Because if I say, "Baby, just stop fucking with the bitch," then you be like, "No, but listen, bitch, I don't want to hear you keep talking about this whole. You can just stop talking to her." Because if I was in the same situation, I'm just done talking to her. But you want to have this whole roundabout conversation about how you don't like her, and she talk about everybody behind her back, behind their back, and you want me to go and talk about how you and your home. I don't want to hear this shit. Because, like I said, if I was, baby, just stop fucking with her. Did you still come and go the other way? But baby, bitch, you just want to talk. I don't want to hear you just talk about some bullshit. Go call your homegirl and y'all had this conversation. That's why I said we just different, men and women. We just different on that type of shit. You know, we're more logical. We want to get to the point. We want to solve the problem. I don't want to hear you talk about that bullshit. I don't.
I'm like that too, though. I'm like,
That shit is a fucking turn off, and it's kind of like I don't like that because then I start looking at you like I'm trying to look through your head, your forehead, like stupid.
And I just kind of accept it. It's just the nature, like that's just what they gonna do, like.
Yeah.
But what, like, that point, that's an asinine statement. Because again, y'all jump out of the gate about how much money a man make. That don't mean shit when you still gonna leave.
You see who
who
initiated and who leave it.
Talking about monogamy all goddamn day, but the main ones leaving relationships.
Right.
Make that shit make sense.
It don't make sense at all.
I ain't sharing, but
and then we
what you talking about?
Then we got plenty of podcasts of women that got on that about, yeah, when I married my husband, I knew I didn't like him. I knew it wasn't gonna like women have all said it, but he was a good provider, and I knew he was gonna have good kids, and I knew he was gonna be there and all that. So basically you found the sucker. You weren't really, you know what I'm saying? Like they say it's a sucker born every day. You don't really like that man, but you like what he can do for you.
Exactly.
So that's why I say some of these conversations, when we look at them, if they coming from a male's perspective, when men are candid and blunt like I am, like I don't really want to bullshit motherfuckers when they watch us.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to get into the fluff or the minutia of all the inner workings and shit. Like I like vagina, but most of the time I know the conversations that I'm having with women ain't gonna be what I need them to be. And that's the same thing I talked to my homegirls about when we had conversations about men and shit like that. Like, why are you talking to this nigga like he your homegirl?
Yeah. You see, you go to out of town, you go to the Dominican, whatever. What conversation we finna fucking have? What cultural connection are we gonna make outside of just a physical attraction? Right? What we about to talk about?
Exactly.
Nothing. But
exactly. So
we got another video?
No, that's it. That's it.
But like I said, this child, like I said, when you got stories of women selling their children, exploiting their children, daughters per se, and there's nobody intervening.
All right.
That should be alarming.
Let me ask you this question. Do you think this idea is great? I've been pondering on ideas, right?
Yeah.
Is chipping people, and the only thing the chip does is prevent pregnancies.
This your thing about that microchip shit.
And the only way you can have a baby if you make a certain amount of financial shit, classes, you got to be healthy, they check your background, all of this, like they put you through the ringer to make sure that you'll be a suitable parent. Do you think that'd be a good idea? If it was possible, I know it's hypothetical.
If it was possible and there's no negative side effects.
And that the only thing it does is just prevent pregnancy until you, like I said, financial status, maybe married, both of y'all healthy individuals, let's say no pre-existing health conditions, no shit like sickle cell. And
idealistically, that would be very ideal. Hey, because it's going to cut down a bunch of stuff.
A bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, in an ideal world, I think that would be a great idea.
Yeah. I think I need to make that. I need to call Elon Musk.
And definitely don't call Elon Musk.
Why not? He put chips in people's head. Hey, go ahead and block the.
I got my own takes on Elon.
What you think?
I don't think he's the genius he portrays to be. When you listen to him speak, and it don't sound like it's coming from a genius.
But he got a condition. That don't necessarily mean he can't be smart. Because
I ain't saying he's not smart. I'm just saying the genius that he's portrayed to be. I don't think he's that. I think he got people behind him.
I believe he got people behind him too.
That's really the brains of the output.
But to be over those companies and the type of work ethic you got to have some level of genius to be.
Yeah. I'm just saying that I said the level. You talking about iRobots type shit, genetic neural links.
Yeah,
he's not coming up with this in the lab with the lab coat on 18 hours a day facilitating that. He's not doing it. It takes science experiments to that degree. I
agree, but
hours and hours and hours. You don't have time to do press conferences and go here and go there. You don't have time to do that.
No, that's what they were saying about before he got on with all the Doge shit and all that. They was talking about how he would be there 18 hours at Tesla or doing with the neural link. He'll take time out. Hey, I'm here doing testing on with these people. But even when the Doge stuff, he called all the super smart nerds and the super smart nerds now, because he was showing, he was talking about one of the guys. He was on TV.
Yeah.
Did you see they had gave him a math problem, and it was like a screen, just like a TV screen in front of him, and it just flashed numbers real quick. Like he was supposed to multiply. It was just flash. It was like 10 numbers, but they was all like 5, 6, 7, 8 numbers. At the end of it, they asked him what the equation was, and he got it. They were just flashing on, like he just like real quick, like
Yeah.
flash. Like how the fuck
That's
is he even
crazy.
like? When I'm looking, I couldn't even see the numbers flash that quick, but it would just flash the numbers and then asking to multiply, and then at the end, what you get.
I ain't see. I'm gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like the people that he had behind him going through the computers, and that's how they was able to go through the government so fast because he got multiple people like that. Multiple. It ain't just him. That's why I say, of course, I don't think he was nowhere near those type of guys smart. You know what I'm saying? And I agree, but I do think for him to be on these companies and
yeah, he's intelligent. I just want to say
Yeah.
the genius he's portrayed to be over. No, I don't think he that.
Yeah.
But
that nigga say he gonna have a bunch of kids though. That nigga ain't playing.
oh yeah, he ain't bullshit about the kids. He ain't playing.
He ain't playing.
But child prostitution, ladies and gentlemen, I think this is a thing. I think this is going to be something trendy and more.
Trendy? What you mean?
You got the little baby girl, boots on the ground. You don't think other women gonna see that? I got a cute daughter too. Hey, do that line dance them girls doing.
You put that into the bucket of prostitution?
Exploitation, yeah.
Okay, exploitation.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a lot more.
That's all that bad.
Yeah, because this even go back. You think these Disney stars and they don't just get into this without the parents' influence and
we did
direction.
Cover that that show that came out about the what's it, Nickelodeon?
Nickelodeon, yeah. Like you don't just get in. You just don't get over here. Yeah. It's multiple steps and rooms you got to go in to get this Disney show. Yeah, you don't just get this because you cute. Yeah. So I think child exploitation is going to be on the rise because you look at the market. All these people in Texas with that child porn.
That was crazy.
I don't think people understand. You talking 109 people. That's crazy. Or 109. It was something.
109 people.
Like what?
109
so
people.
I don't know, man. I think, like I said, I think it's just something that people need to really prioritize because your children are at risk. We just saw the other video where the boy got abducted.
Yeah, I meant to put it on. That's
and bro, you see what I'm saying? Yeah. We don't know what that could have turned into. They found the boy and the perpetrator, but this is a everyday.
And that pissed me off to see the dad run in the house and leave the kids outside. And then if they ain't get that far down the road, you mean to me you ain't jump in the car and chase them?
Come on, man.
It's something up with that.
Eat, man.
Something up with that. But you didn't jump in the car and chase them down the street. You was in the house. You didn't decide to run and get your gun and come back out and run down the road. No, it's something up.
Yeah, something up with that.
But
this is go ahead.
I was just gonna.
You wrap it up.
Yeah,
go ahead.
But thank y'all for tuning in. Like I said, I gotta get my call-in number fixed. If you watching, y'all make sure y'all like the video. Make sure y'all share the video. We'll be back. I'm gonna try to. We're gonna probably be here Saturday. I ain't got nothing.
Yeah, we just run some Saturday. I'm gonna be in the lab.
Yeah, we'll run some. We'll run some Saturday. We might be talking about tricking again Saturday. Have the guys and see what they talk about. How they feel about paying for a little piece of box. Yeah. Chris adamant about not paying for the box.
I want you to like me, like, because I know the enthusiasm is gonna be on 10 versus now. I should have charged him $250. I charged him $1. You see what I'm saying? All them thoughts when she wants you, all that shit is on 10. She going, she ready to go. But nah, damn man, he paid me the $150. I should have charged $250. I should charge $3. You see what I'm saying? That type of shit in the back of my mind.
I guess.
It's here to pay something.
Yeah, I don't give a
Paymasters.com. Go to the website.
You ain't gotta like me then though.
I'm getting on baby milk. Yes. Breast milk, baby.
Colostrum. He said,
yeah, I need some colostrum, ladies. You know, I'm trying to come out this business.
If you're selling breast milk, Chris is down to buy some. He's down to buy the colostrum. He want them. They call it the liquid gold. He want the liquid.
We want liquid gold, baby. We trying to get real.
Hell no. But I want to tell everybody, thank y'all for tuning in once again. It's the New Normal Podcast. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the New Normal Podcast for Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Rumble, and on YouTube. I want to tell everybody, thank y'all once again. It's the New Normal Podcast. There we go. Peace.